Hello guys, welcome to Bandersnatch livestream, CraftStream, all the things. Yay! Debbie and I are still making Christmas presents because we suck. So we were like, hey, we might as well do this on stream, right? So yeah, hi guys. Welcome to the live stream times. Everyone else is like busy actually doing things, and me and Debbie are like, nah, we just come to do live stream. I don't know, what are you actually working on?
I found on Pinterest these really adorable like Harry Potter Patronus wreaths. So I've got halfway through. I have one and a little stag.
So cute! Oh my god!
All together and
Like, this shows the level of Debbie's like actual craftiness and that she can do that kind of thing, whereas I'd just be like, I can sew a scarf.
What are you working on, or is it a secret?
No, I'm doing my sister's scarf again because I got halfway through it last time, and then my bobbin ran out, I think, and I was just like, because it's the chiffon fabric and it's not the best. It's
evil stuff.
It's pretty evil. So yeah, it's one of those things where I'm like, I should probably finish that off, being as it's Christmas in a couple of weeks. But talking of Christmas, guess what we have for you next week? Ha 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 ha. Guess what I spent this morning filming and editing? God damn it. Sunday morning. I still blamed Remus, it was fine. But yeah, we are basically doing an in-character live stream next week. So if you haven't already, go and look at the video that I put up this morning. And go and ask us a question and go and vote as to what time you want us to start the live stream, because we're doing it for about an hour. But we will be fully in character, unlike our normal live streams, with Marauders guides. Ratbag is saying that's so cool. I think it's probably about your thing, Debbie. And Jordan's in. Hey.
Hi.
Hi, Jordan. But yeah, you should all totally go and like vote on what time you want us to start the live stream next week, because we're trying to make sure that everybody can get involved that are not from the UK. So obviously, normally 3 PM is when we normally start. 3:30 now ish. We started slightly later today, but essentially we're looking at starting at either 3, 4, or 5, depending on obviously time zones and things. So if you guys
want, time. That is UK time.
Yes, UK time. That's why I'm saying like it's 3:30 now in UK time. So you know, if you're in the US, you're like 5 hours behind, etc., etc. So go and have a little vote as to what time you want us to start the in-character live stream. But more importantly, like, submit some questions as well. We already had questions. This gets me really excited. So yeah, like, this should be really, really fun. This is like our main sort of Christmas thing. We did a little bit of Christmas filming as well last weekend. So there's a couple of like little Christmas videos, but the main event is going to be the live stream next week. So, yay! But I don't get to chase Snake around the room because I won't be in the same room. God damn it.
Well, we won't end up with bruises this time. What a nice
Maybe not. Hey, we didn't bruise each other last time, it's fine.
Maybe not.
Oh, my computer's being spoused. There we go. Jordan's saying, I mean, it's 10:30 here, so any of those times would be good. There we go. See, Jordan's already weighing in on what time. Well, go vote what time you want. Hey, Kieran. Kieran's here.
Hello.
We're just talking about the stream times for next week. Kieran is one of our most prolific people to actually ask us questions in panels, generally. So, you know, Kieran and Bethan, I'm looking at you guys. But yeah, like, it means people like Jordan that are in a different time zone, or like Caitlin, for example, that's like, who's in the US. I think Jordan's in the US as well. It means people like them can actually join in our panels, which is kind of something that we've been wanting to do for ages, because obviously not everybody can come to the cons in the UK. You know, not everyone's got the money or, you know, the actual being close enough to do it. You know, you've got a big ocean in the way, for example. But it just means that everyone then can participate. And even if you can't be there, like next week, you've got something on, like you're going Christmas shopping or something, you can still submit a question to us beforehand. Like either private message us on YouTube or on Facebook. Like we had somebody actually join the Facebook page earlier, like the Facebook page, do all the things on the Facebook page, and then ask us a question on the Facebook page. Because they found it easier to message through that, which is fair enough. Because I personally know how to check the messages, and I figured out how to do a poll on YouTube. I'm so proud. It was far easier than Facebook, I tell you that.
I was going to say Facebook's just being weird.
Facebook polls was only giving me like 2 options. I was like, I want 3 options. I don't want 2. I want 3. And then YouTube suddenly was like, hey, you can do a card or you can do a poll. I'm like, sweet. That's the way we're gonna do it. Because I woke up this morning and was really productive. Woo! It snowed that one day, Dream. It snowed here too.
Yeah, it's still snowing here and I don't like it.
It's got like a tiniest amount of snow you could ever think of here in Preston, so it's not too bad. It's cold though. Very cold. Jordan's on the east coast of the USA, yep. Awesome. Kieran's like Bethan's Magic Brian. I know! He got referenced in my video. Only because I haven't given him an answer yet. Ratbag saying it's snowing in southwest England, but it's not setting. AC's here. Hey AC.
Hi.
That one day you were saying I made a snowman, but kids came around with hurleys and destroyed it. Oh dear. Kieran's saying all our snow melted earlier, but it's started back up again now. Like I said, we have like a tiny amount. There's not enough to do anything with, really. But I went walking in it yesterday. It was nice.
It's all well and good until you have to drive in it.
Well, yeah, I was very glad that the Banders came down like last weekend, because Alison's only just got a car, and I was like, I'm very glad she drove down last weekend, because it's not all motorways between here and Edinburgh. So trying to drive on those roads would be interesting. Jordan's saying they got their tree last night and decorated it before the mum got home, and we finally saw Thor. I finally saw Thor the other weekend. It was good. It only took me like till we went out the cinema. It was good. That one day, June's saying I watched 0 Day and it seemed so real. I was shook. I don't know what 0 Day is. I'm sorry.
I don't either.
But yeah. For those who weren't in earlier, because there's a few more come in now, go look at the video that I posted up earlier and go vote on what time you want us to do the in-character live stream next week, and go ask us a question. Do it privately though. Go watch the video. Because we are doing an in-character live stream for the likes of Jordan and AC. Actually, AC's not been to a con that we've been at. Well, kind of has. But people like you that have not been to one of our panels before, our in-character panels, we're doing an in-character live stream next week, guys. Go vote on what time you want it to start and go ask us a question. Because you know you want to. Want me to explain it? That one day I'm probably not going to understand. Let's face it. We are also doing Christmas crafting as well, but I need to sew, so I'm going to have to turn the sound off for a second while I sew. Debbie's like, God damn it. If I could figure out how the heck to do it without screwing up the camera, that would be brilliant. Right, there we go. Mute that a second.
It doesn't help that I don't actually have the chat up.
right? I sewed. Did a sew thing. That one Daydream saying it's filmed like two teenagers recording something on VHS tapes on the face in the Columbine studio is very scary. Oh. Oh no. Didn't mute it. Really? I did mute it. Debbie, you didn't hear my sewing machine, did you? I'm confused. Oh well. Unless you didn't mean to mute. I'm confused. Oh wow. That's the usual story. Yeah, I normally just mute my other one. I'm so confused. Oh well. I could hear the sewing machine. Okay, maybe I didn't mute it.
Well, I could hear it.
I'm sure you could all cope with hearing my sewing machine. As long as it's not too loud, it's fine. Annie's here. Hey Annie.
Hi.
Welcome through the stream time. Annie's asking how we are. We're good.
Broken, but alright.
Yeah, you're kind of broken. Don't break yourself, Debbie.
My fault my body hates me.
I actually feel like I've had a fairly productive day today. So I'm like, yay! I got all the Bander things done that I needed to do. Woo!
Always good.
AC's saying he wants to help me with my homework before I die. Sirius already came out early. You don't want Sirius to help you with your homework. Trust me.
Remus is busy.
Yeah, Remus can help.
Remus is busy. He already does everyone else's bloody homework.
Remus can help. That one day you're saying, guess you got into level 19 in Animal Crossing. Somebody's been playing a lot of Animal Crossing, I think. What subject? Math? Oh, God.
Oh, God, no.
There's a reason I gave up math at 16. Guess what my actual real life job is now? It's kind of accounting. Funny story, that.
Now I can see the machine.
Yeah, because I didn't bother to do it, to mute it. I was like, it's being heard anyway, I can't bother. I'll just try and... Oh no, it's on the thread itself. Even that one day he was going, whoops, sorry I can't read, sorry AC. Go ask Remus. Remus is like being nominated as the best at homework. See, fortunately, while I'm not as thick as Sirius is, so he's not actually thick, he's just pretends he can't be bothered.
He's just lazy.
I'm not that great at math, to be honest. It's algebra then probably, because I'm very logical. Kieran's like level 35 right here. Oops. I'm playing a lot of Animal Crossing then. To be fair, I'm sitting here giggling, but I guarantee that Luke and or Alison are probably at like level 20. That one Daydream's having flash forward to next week. All the Marauders get out of awkward questions by shouting "Go ask Remus."
No.
It's like you've seen one of our in-character panels or something. Which, incidentally, can you tell who did all the promo shit this morning? And you don't actually understand how many times I had to film that this morning. Just telling Debbie, I was like, because I'm terrible at editing, it's easier to try and do it in one take than try and just cut out the bits where I go, I had to probably take that about 8 times this morning. Kieran said I used to be really good at maths, but I dare say I won't be able to remember anything now. Yeah. AC makes a very good point. In Hogwarts, they learn everything they would need in the Wizarding world but maths. If they want to deal with money or estimate Death Eaters, they don't know how to fucking math.
Well, I would assume arithmancy is probably maths.
Yeah.
My sort of headcanon for it is most of them would either go to a Muggle school or be home taught, because otherwise they wouldn't be able to read or write.
Yeah.
So.
Well, the thing is that they need some kind of education before 11, don't they?
Yeah. Even Draco.
Well, Draco would have had like private tutors. Come on, let's face it. Got money. They're fine. See, Remus would have just gone to a Muggle school. But
I don't know, actually, whether or not his mum would have let him. Whether she would
yeah, that's true. Yeah, because the whole point of him coming to Hogwarts was because he didn't think he'd be able to.
Yeah.
It's probably home.
It's one of those things where, like, obviously she's a Muggle, so she would probably want him to go to school, but would they trust him not to, like, bite someone?
Especially when he's, like, so young and doesn't have any control over it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I can see that, actually. Sirius would have just been, yeah, he'd have been homeschooled with, like, the best tutors. Same with James.
Yeah.
Basically, all of them would have done, apart from, like, I imagine Peter probably would have gone to a Muggle school. Yeah, it's interesting. It's a question for next week. Oh god, can you imagine though? Sirius and Narcissa getting homeschooled at the same time.
Carnage.
Carnage. That one Daydream saying, yesterday I thought it was Sunday and I started freaking out because I thought I had lost the whole day. I was so confused. Oh wait, no. I started creaking out. I read it as freaking out though, so it counts as a win. Kieran's saying, giving me feels right there, Debbie. That's what Debbie does. This is what happens. Like, Kieran, when you share a hotel room with us, which is going to be probably likely coming to SunnyCon, you'll find out just how many of these random conversations we have. There's a lot. We just sort of start debating, like, random parts of Harry Potter stuff.
Well, I can help with that, Kieran. I also have a headcanon that he kept his Hogwarts letter as proof that he was human enough to go to Hogwarts.
Don't you break me! You're the worst. You're the actual worst. Jordan's like, Hogwarts headcanon stream. What, you mean an in-character stream? That's a Hogwarts headcanon. Fine.
I have like the campus Patronus, but it's pretty much there.
That one day Dream saying, imagine a muggle born discovering they're magical in a primary school class. Oh god. Kieran's looking forward to it apparently. I wouldn't. She'll break you. Demi will break you.
Lies.
Oh, Jordan's like literally me figuring out my sexuality in class, to be honest. Oh. Kieran's now like making a random combination of letters and then Debbie in capitals. I can't attempt to read that. That one daydream saying, Sandra, why are your crackers floating? I think they're imagining them finding out they're magical in primary school class.
Okay, cool.
Took me a while as well. I had to read it about 3 times. No, I call the blue scissors blast. Kieran's like, too late, I'm already broken. See? She does. She's like the secretly evil Banda.
Secretly?
Secretly. Pretend you're all sweet and innocent. Oh no. It is algebra, but it's also trigonometry. A straight line has the equation 3x minus y equals 9. A second line is parallel to this and passes through the point 5 minus 3. Write down the equation for the second line. Help me.
I used to be able to do algebra and trig, but
I was terrible at trig. I could do algebra. So I'm like looking at it going, now I'm trying to work it out though, which is really annoying.
I've already got migraine that I'm not even going to bother trying.
See, I want to say, so 3x, so 3 times x basically minus y equals 9. So it's a multiple of 3. X is a multiple of 3. And then you've got 5 minus 3. I don't get it. But it's parallel to this. Oh no, it's my brain don't work that way, my brain. Give me a history question. Now that one day you and Jordan are just going like, don't colour outside the lines, Tommy. And then a random combination of letters again. Don't squeeze the juice boxes. See, I'm starting to think this is a real reason Debbie told me to cosplay Teddy, just to break me even more. Oh no. Fun fact, I've cosplayed Victoire. Me and Theo did that one time. And then I broke them during a photo shoot. It was great.
Well, I don't think he was quite expecting that.
I was supposed to be sweet and innocent, and then Sirius came out and kind of went, hi. I nibbled on Theo's ear, and it just turned bright red. It was great. It was great for photos.
Oh, Theo.
Why is your pencil a frog? Why are your papers floating? Oh, apparently AC got it. Well done.
Yay!
What was the answer out of curiosity now? Because I was actually sitting there trying to work it out, and I was like, no. Just gonna casually, obnoxiously, so every now and again. Kieran's like, haha, poor Theo. Y plus 3 equals 3, x minus 5. Yeah, I don't get it. Yeah! Yeah, still don't get it. Tried. In a very long time since I've done equations. See, I bet if Alison was here, Alison would have got it.
Yeah, but Alison's like dead smart.
Well, yeah. Alison has a master's in physics. Alison's good at maths and engineering and things like that. Me and Luke struggled to put a sofa bed out to its out position last week. We're not so good at the engineering thing. Jordan's like, time for my family's remedy for sniffles, a headache and a sore throat, orange juice water and meds. See, the meds part is there. Actually, no, to be fair, all of them are pretty effective. But meds all the way, man. Are you taking your meds? Poor Debbie is broken.
Ow!
And apparently stabbing herself.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to be that springy.
Jordan, there's always time to go to the doctor. It's just whether you want to go to the doctor, to be honest. Because to be fair, I've never been to the doctor just for sniffles.
They tend to turn you away just for the sniffles.
Hmm?
They tend to turn you away just for the sniffles.
Yeah. Oh, look, AC's being nice. Hope you feel better soon, Jordan.
Nah.
What's going on? What's wrong with you? You're never nice to us. God. I hate chiffon with a passion. It doesn't want to play because it's being stupid. And apparently it's just so... Oh no, can't do that.
Right. What else I was doing now?
AC's like, I could be nice, Mel. Oh, Jordan's saying they got another bearded dragon. Yay! Mine passed away a few weeks ago, but my friend gave me hers and said she was best off with me and named her Riddle. Originally we thought she was a male. Aw, that's cute. Oh no. Daydream's asking, doing jokes now, but they're Remus related. What do you call Remus crossed with snow? Frostbite. And everyone's just telling them to stop. That sounds suitably cheesy. I might steal that one. But yeah, I'm hyped for like the live stream next week. It'll be good. Also, just the general festive videos that we have coming out, because some of them are very funny. Oh dear. Oh, Jordan's got a whole family of them. So in total we have Mione, Bellatrix, and Riddle, and those are the Harry Potter ones. And then my brother has Pliskin, and he's a corn snake. Oh, they've got like different snakes and things. Cool. Oh my god, you've got loads. You've got like a whole menagerie. You've got another bearded dragon, and Nika the bunny, and Akasha and Brian are dogs. A whole menagerie.
Hello, Newt.
How did I know that was coming?
Oh my god.
Sneaky boy. Talk about Newt. You know when it's been that long since you filmed, you completely forgot all those screw-ups that you did, and then suddenly a bloopers video comes out, and you go, oh yeah, we filmed that 50,000 times, I remember now. Oh dear. Oh, Hermione, I see, Hermione. That's me not reading it right, it's fine. I did say I wasn't good at maths, when we extend that to English. And now I see he's going Snape, Snape, Severus Snape, Dumbledore!
Hermione.
Ow, 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 ow. How thin just stuck my finger in. Oh no. I missed the fact that Daydream had done another joke, and then Jordan was just like, Daydream stop! So I was like, what's the joke? What kind of cheese does Remus like? Mozzarella.
Oh dear.
Yeah. I find it highly amusing. Keep going, keep going. And AC's still singing the song. Hope you guys are going to be as active next week in our In Character Out live stream. Actually ask us some questions. Because asking questions is a real good thing.
not fun when people don't ask us questions.
Yes.
I will queue up sound effects of crickets chirping.
When you'll send them to me to play. Ah. Oh no! AC message retracted. What did you try and post, AC? Was it a link? If it's a link, it won't work. Still singing. Jeez Louise. Yeah, I think next week we're gonna do an in-character bit for about an hour or so. Then depending on when we've started, because if we start at 5, like we probably won't do anything after, because we will go and get stuff sorted. But if we start at 3, what we'll probably do is like break, and then have maybe like out of character bits after.
Yeah.
But we'll have like a definite break. Of like stopping one stream and starting the other. I just think it'll be nice as well because like Daydream's in like Ireland, for example. Like Jordan's in the US. Like there's no way normally they'd be able to come over and see our panels.
Yeah.
So the fact that they can come over and participate in our in-character panels should be good. I think it was you that came up with it, wasn't it, Debs?
Yeah, I'd seen somebody else do something like I can't remember. I think it was an anime one.
Yeah.
Like Voltron or something.
It makes sense because like we do a lot of stuff now on live stream compared to what we used to do.
Yeah.
And like it makes a lot of sense. Plus it's a bit easier when Mel's not on to film quite so much. And edit quite so much.
Last year nearly killed me.
Yeah.
Because I think I ended up with 6 or 7 videos to edit.
Yeah, you had rather a lot. Like that's why we were like, we'll do a little bit because Luke had some ideas anyway for doing bits and pieces, but it wasn't anything major. But yeah, it was only because Luke had a couple of ideas, and then I had a couple of ideas, and then we kind of just threw them together and did 2 different videos. So we've got like 2 Christmas videos, and then like the main thing is a live stream. I'm very grateful about the stream. Yay, Daydream! We're glad. Like, it's one of those things that we were kind of like, as soon as Debbie suggested it, we were all like, yes, we like this idea. Because it means that you can actually participate. You're always here for our live streams. You and Ace, like, the crew that are in right now are pretty regular, you know. And we also get the likes of Caitlin, who's always said she wants to come to one of our panels, but can't because she's got a whole ocean in the way. And you don't have to listen to my sewing machine for the whole stream. Hooray! Oh no. Oh no. What does Sirius call out when he's lost Remus? Werewolf!
I've seen the Tumblr one of that. Werewolf! Werewolf!
Oh no. But yeah, I hope you will come armed with some questions next week, because we would like some questions. And you can ask it in character if you want, or you can ask it like just regular.
Yeah. try to keep them PG.
Yes.
And try not to be too mean.
Yeah.
Because it's Christmas. Let's not bully Snape too much.
Only because I can't be in the same room with him and chase him around the room, and he can't hit me with books, so, you know. Like, this is why everyone kind of goes, let's just be just as mean to Sirius, because he deserves it.
He is a little shit.
He's a little shit. Werewolf, werewolf, AC's pointing at you, werewolf. Everybody's on the werewolf. AC's saying, I have a question already. Yo, Remus, you gay black. Oh dear. Kieran's saying, will do. The last time I asked Semi in character, Sarah said it didn't exist. She did? Trying to remember this now.
Was that about Andromeda? Because in that case, canonically, Narcissa probably will not acknowledge Andromeda as family.
That's true. I think it probably was, yes. But yeah, you can ask in character, as I mentioned in the video earlier. See the Alcon panel for Bethan's delightful in character. Make magic work. Do you know how close I came to losing it when Bethan asked it completely in character? I was like, oh my god. It's not even the same fandom, that's the thing. You don't have to be a Marauders character. You could be another character. I will get it.
At that point, I hadn't listened to Taz, and I was still giggling behind my book.
Now you've listened to it. Apparently, it's like a conversation thing, so it's going to be hard to read out. But Remus is saying, Sirius, what's a werewolf? And Sirius goes, don't worry about that honey ink on your face. Oh dear. Yeah, Kieran's confirming, she said she only had one sister. Yeah.
Because at that point, I believe Andromeda would have been disowned, much like Sirius had been. So she considers Bellatrix her only sister.
Hmm.
Sorry.
Kieran had just met Magic Brown at that point. Yeah, to be fair, I don't think I was far off. I think I was like halfway through Crystal Kingdom. No, in fact, I think I was halfway through Petals to the Medal. So I don't think I was far off, but it killed me. It honestly killed me. But Bethan quite often tries to do that. She likes asking questions to try and break us. She's the best. We love you, Bethan. Oh no. Jordan's like, welcome to Night Vale Harry Potter crossover. Well, we have referenced it in both the panels, so, you know. When Snape asks about, I hear you have two eyes, to follow two eyes from the Night Vale panel. It kind of ends up happening because we usually have Marauders on Sunday. So by then we're all really tired and really just hyper by that point. So it ends up just happening anyway, that the sort of in-jokes kind of carry on. AC saying, so since Mel will be in character and won't be acting as normal Mel but Sirius, does that mean Sirius will have a basket, just as a concept?
doesn't have a basket.
No. Put on the tea. That's just rude.
Oh yeah, what do you guys think of the news that Night Vale is now going to become a TV series?
I think it's terrible.
It depends how they do it. It could be interesting if Cecil is not seen, but is a narrator only.
Mm.
Or perhaps like seen from just the shoulders and not just, we never see his face. That would be cool.
I think it's terrible, but then like I thought Bitten was going to be terrible as a TV series, and it was actually really good.
I think if you consider it not part of the podcast canon, it might work.
Yeah. Or like if they've done a bit, I don't know like whether they're doing a bit that's already kind of been broadcast, if that makes sense. Like if they like do say a couple of the episodes from like the early shows or something.
Yeah.
Like that could maybe work because it's like an additional to the canon. Or if they do like the standalone, like the books. Like the books are pretty standalone.
Yeah.
So that could work. But yeah, I'm skeptical.
Yeah. If they don't make perhaps Cecil and Carlos the focus, have it somebody else, then it might spoil the podcast so much.
Yeah.
But
that one Daydream's like, ooh no. Jordan's like, it better be good or I'm suing. Kieran doesn't know how to feel about it yet. AC didn't know about it apparently. Wait, what? TV? Fuck! Faints from lack of oxygen.
Yeah, FX are doing it, and they are a division of Fox, who are unfortunately known for not being very LGBT friendly. However, I don't imagine the creators of Night Vale will let it get to the point where erasure of the canon happens like that.
Yeah, that's true.
And they did Legion, which is seriously fucked up. You know, it works well for Legion, and I think if they did it in a similar style, it could work. But yeah.
AC's like, they better not ruin my baby boy. Oh dear.
Which baby boy?
Which one?
All of them.
Daydream saying, oh, maybe the whole first episode spans a season and then the end of the season has good night, Night Vale, good night. That would work. I don't know if it could last the whole season, but like, season TV shows usually pretty long.
And it depends how many episodes they do as well, because Legion was 8. So
yeah.
I mean, it's a short season.
Like, some of the US seasons are really short, like 6-7 episodes. We could see the glow cloud in HD.
Oh, hail the glow cloud.
Like, hopefully it'll be okay, and then hopefully it'll like span more people kind of listening to the original.
Yeah.
Like, that would be good. So I know I'm like, if I see anything that, if I watch anything on TV or anything like that, that I go, oh, there's an original book or a podcast or something about that, I'll always go and like watch the original.
Yeah.
And kind of compare it. So hopefully, like, if it spans more people like listening to the podcast, that would be pretty good. AC's like, I need to tell all my friends about this. God, I've still got the song that we recorded for the Christmas CMV thing in my head, and it's stuck in my head now. I think I learned the words too well.
We went to Hobbycraft earlier and they had the Britney song playing again. I was like, every time.
Oh no. The Britney
It's
song
like-
haunts us though, so.
It's exposure therapy. I actually enjoy the song now.
Oh no. That was the thing is that was a really bad year where like we had to record it God knows how many times because we hadn't learnt by that point that we could just record a section of it
Yeah.
and not record the whole thing every time. Like compared to last weekend where literally we filmed the whole song, like maybe like one or two takes, especially for like one part of it that's quite complex, but like most of it we filmed in like one or two takes.
Yeah.
And then a couple more for like this one section. We did it in sections, and we knew we were going to cut it. So it was like we filmed it in literally maybe an hour and a half. So pretty quick.
Well, that's good. I mean, like, but I suppose it wasn't particularly complex as well. Like
No.
a lot of the other stuff we did.
Oh yeah, like it's super cheesy, so we could just go super ham with it. Great. But there should be some good bloopers. Because I ended up falling off my perch a few times. So. And oh my god, there is a Marauders one as well. There's a Marauders actual video as well. It's interesting. It's all Remus's fault. I blame Remus.
Remus wasn't even there.
I blame Remus.
I didn't make you do anything.
Jordan says, I did a book report on the Welcome to Night Vale book and I presented it to class and these girls thought I was weird but my friend is hooked on it now, so... Oh, they were super mean about it. I totally get if something isn't interesting to you, but don't be rude about it. Yeah, pretty much. Like, that's my opinion on most things, because some people don't, like, some people if they see cosplay stuff can kind of be like, oh, and I'm just like, shh, you know what? If it's not your interest, why are you bothered? That one day dreams like kick them. Pretty much. My tea went cold. I'm disappointed. But yeah, we did a song last weekend and I'm not sick of the song. It's amazing. It's a Christmas miracle. It was quite fun in that the band, like the Scottish bands, kind of came down. We ended up filming like one evening, and then sitting and drinking wine forever, and having lots of tasty food. And then we sat and filmed the next thing like the day after. And I get it took about an hour or so. So it was pretty chill.
Always good.
Which is good, yeah. Especially when like, because Alison drove down and then drove back, and it was like a good 4-hour drive each way. So. Like, let's kind of make sure it was fairly chill.
Yeah.
It was a pretty long drive. Kick them nicely. There's a nice way to kick people.
Well, you know, go for the shins rather than the crotch.
Oh. I should just bring Bellatrix to one of the Marauders panels one day.
God no.
God, yeah.
Not an okay idea.
I'm kind of needed for Sirius, so I kind of can't do that. Go for the arms. Oh dear. We need to go down to the Harry Potter toilet. They've got new things there again, Debbie.
I know. I want want to take Newton to the Forbidden Forest?
Oh, it would be fun. Like, we haven't been to London at all this year, actually.
No. Which is unusual for us.
It is unusual. Also, where, to be honest, like, the London cons aren't really my thing anymore.
Like, I would like to go back to MCM, and it'd be interesting to see what they do with it now it's been taken over by the guys who run New York Comic Con.
Yeah.
Obviously, they've already made sort of well, they've upset people because they've closed off several of the smaller cons across the UK.
The thing is, it's because they've closed a lot of the northern ones.
Yeah. I think the idea is that they can then bring bigger guests to, like, Manchester or Birmingham.
Yeah, makes sense. Because, to be honest, at the moment, in terms of guests, like, the only big ones they really bring up to the London ones.
Yeah.
You don't really go for guests, but still, if you do, that's your thing.
I mean, yeah, and I think it would be interesting to see what kind of guests they get next year, whether it improves, because sometimes it can be pretty shitty.
Yeah, like, I still like the Manchester one. That's the only one I've really been to regularly.
Yeah.
Because obviously down the road it's not far from me, and then everyone can come stay in my house, and it's a lot cheaper. So that's why we tend to do it every year. Because I'm within travelling distance of Manchester. And like the plans are still to kind of probably do Manchester next year. I might end up going up to Glasgow maybe as well. Maybe down to the Birmingham one. We'll see. Like, you guys are cutting back on cons quite significantly next year, so as it is.
I'd be interested in trying the Birmingham one.
Yeah, like, because the thing is for Birmingham, like, it's like fairly easy for me to get to and you to get to.
Yeah.
And now that Alison drives, hopefully for those guys to get down to as well. It's a long drive, man.
From Edinburgh.
Yeah. Oh no! Kieran says when you spend half an hour fighting with foam and realise you've been cutting out a piece you don't even need. Oh no. Not good. I'm glad to see other people are doing crappy stuff though. I'm kind of trying to neaten up the hands a bit, because they're a bit messy, because it's shit on me, it's a pain.
I'm fighting with the Umbra staff.
Oh, that's what you're doing, I see.
Yeah, I want to make like a swirly handle for it, so...
Oh, that's cool.
Some pipe cleaners and some masking tape, and I'm going to Blue Peter this shit. Unfortunately, I don't have one I made earlier.
I guess Liv uses like foil a lot. I like get foil and just shape it into random shapes.
Yeah, I don't think I have any foil.
I made biscuit dough earlier, and I wrapped it in foil to basically put it in my freezer to make like homemade hampers each year for my family. So I I'll make some biscuit dough and put it in the freezer. And then I realised that I basically will end up dropping my foil on the floor, and I'm like, great. So the foil was everywhere. Kieran saying, I found out the other day I have about 50 days to the con, but I haven't started any props or accessories yet, so I needed to start working on them. What con are you going to? Is it Cupro-Con? That one. 50 days. So like February time. curious now because like our first con is probably going to be April, so.
Yeah, me and Sarah are possibly doing helping out with Jen's Just Because stuff.
Oh yeah.
In Bath in March.
Well, that would be good. Yeah.
That's our first one. Because it's close and it'd be kind of cool to do something a bit different because we've never done one.
But you've not really done the whole helping out, have you, either?
No, but Jeannie has.
Yes, Jeannie's done it for her as well. Yeah. No, I know Jen quite well. Like Jen's lovely. Kupo, yeah, it's KupoCon 3rd of February. Wow, that's early in the year. They picked a good time if it's a new con. Or a newish con. I don't think it's brand new. To be fair, the amount of cons in like April, sort of August, July time, crazy. The amount of cons that are that last weekend in July are really crazy. Again, I've had to have a debate of do I go to Amicon or do I go to Manchester MCM, and I'm like, well, Manchester MCM is a lot cheaper for me. It's down the road.
Yeah. Like, both me and Sarah would have loved to go to Amicon.
Mm.
We'd already said no to Manchester, so it seemed like really cheeky to say, oh, well, we'll go to Amicon instead when it's going to cost us more.
Mm.
And, you know, because we're saving.
Yeah, like, you guys have a good reason.
Yeah.
And, like, to be honest, with the cons that we're doing next year, like, we are definitely confirmed for SunnyCon in June, and we're all going to that one.
Yeah.
There's other ones that are in the pipeline as well, but we're not confirmed for yet. But SunnyCon have actually announced this. Yay! So I can say that one. But we're doing 2 panels at Sunny. We're doing Marauders again. Good old Marauders. Because people really liked it last time. Like, considering we'd not done it before. Like, we got a really good audience.
Yeah.
And we're also doing a makeup panel. So that should be fun. But we're already kind of semi-planning cosplays for Sunny as well. Which is a bit crazy considering it's June. Plus I just booked the hotels the other day. In fact, that's what I need to do. Let me go and open up my email so I remember to do it after the stream. Because you know what I need to do, don't you? Sort out the hotels.
We get Elena, yay!
Yeah, and we get Kieran! Yay!
Yay.
Because Kieran's coming to stay with us. Kieran gets to experience the Banda craziness firsthand. Like, Kieran practically stayed with us at Alcon anyway, but you know.
And we get Neve.
And we get a Neve, yay! Kieran says, I think they do one every 3 months or so, but they jump between countries. They did one last weekend in Canada. Ah, makes sense. Because I know it's Final Fantasy thing.
Yes.
I say, like, I'm trying to be confident about it, and I'm like, I think it's that. I remember, like, the guys were looking into it, because obviously they're the Final Fantasy times, and then it was, like, London, and it was expensive, and I'm just like, eh. Like, we do a lot of cons when it comes to summertime, and we have to kind of spread them out a bit, which is why, like, especially Debs and Sarah this year, like, there's going to be less cons, but we're trying to make sure that the ones that we do all do are the good ones. We like them.
Yeah.
The SunnyCon was a good con.
It was a surprisingly good con. We did not expect, like...
No, I wasn't expecting. Like, I was expecting it to be good, because I knew that, like, it was very well organised. Because I'm the person who normally deals with the organiser of SunnyCon. It's very well organised, and I was very surprised at how good it was, because I don't normally spend money when I go to cons. I've done a lot of cons, I've crewed a lot of cons. When I'm crewing, I have no time to go shopping, so I never bother. And like, I went shopping because they have a whole floor of dealers, but they also have a whole floor of artists, and I'm like, oh god. So yeah, Sunnycon's a really good one. If you get the chance, go to Sunnycon. It's awesome. AC's got 4 cons next year. What cons are you going to, AC? Laughing Hat's here. Hey, Laughing Hat.
Hi.
Kieran's saying London sold out super quickly as well. Was meant to be going with Georgie, but she couldn't get a ticket. Yeah, that's fair. Like, Final Fantasy's pretty damn popular. It's been going for years. I like how Kieran's got like all the same friends that we have. Welcome to the UK cosplay community. It's very small. Like, to be honest, sometimes I'm surprised at how many cons we can end up doing.
Yeah.
But it's partly because we do start booking like now for the cons. So like we've already booked for 2 cons for next year for hotels and stuff. So like it saved a lot of money. And we all tend to share rooms quite happily as well, so it cuts down on, like, you know, we'll do like a family room, so it'll be like 3 or 4 people in the room. Not crazy amounts of people in the room.
Not trying to get 7 of us in a room, that's not great.
That's not clever. But no, we do like family rooms and stuff. But like, so it cuts it down to like, where you're having a lot less money, you can spread it out over the year, rather than having to spend it all at once. So AC is going to Capital Sci-Fi, which is in Edinburgh. I know this. Rycon, which is Rycon Spring, which is usually in Glasgow. Comic Con, I'm going to guess Glasgow Comic Con. And Rycon Winter. I might be going to Decon, it depends on how much hotels are. Sounds good. They're all very Scottish cons. You might be seeing some Scottish banders and me. I know there was some talk about at least one of those cons. Spoiler, not Decon. Just because it's too far. Like, it's a bit too far out for us. Oh, there's some in there. Laughing Hat saying, how are you guys? We're good, thank you, Laughing Hat. We are just doing some crafty times. Yeah. Some chat time.
How are you?
Daydream's asking, what kind of music do you guys like? We're all fairly eclectic, to be fair. We can all listen to some, you know, real heavy, like, hardcore rock music at times, or we can listen to some crazy pop at other times.
Like, my iPod will go from Disney to Disturbed to Rammstein to I put Aqua back on because it seems good for gym times. So cheesy pop.
I can see that, yeah.
Anything that's not sort of trance music or like rave music, I'm good with. I'm
kind of the same, and it's kind of the reason we don't really go to like the dancey rave nights at cons, because that's not any of our music. Like we'll go to rock night quite happily.
I think Blair and
that's true, yeah.
Do.
Yeah, that's true. They're more into that, but like the rest of us tend to be more kind of just be like, we can deal with some cheesy pop times if we need to. Apart from Britney Christmas songs, because that's just evil. If you like lo-fi, you should check out Joji. AC saying there's also a small possibility I could go to Alcon, but I'm still trying to figure it out. Fair enough. We haven't confirmed all of the cons for next year, let's put it that way. But there's talks about several possibilities. The only one we've confirmed for sure is something. Because we have to wait till people know some things before we can say yes, we're going. But you guys know the regular ones we tend to go to. And definitely like the likes of Rycon and Capital Sci-Fi Con. Guess what? Half the banders live up that life. Yeah, we said like we like to go to Manchester because it's on the road from me. Because that cuts down on a lot of prices, is if you don't pay for hotel.
Luke and Alison have a flat that is actually big enough to hold more than 3 people.
I know, like it's a pretty snazzy flat. They have a double bed in the spare room. It's even better. Like it could actually probably hold the banders. To be fair,
I'm impressed we all managed to fit in their living room last time.
I still don't know how we all managed to fit in the living room last time. I have no idea. The living room is very small. There is vlog evidence of this. Our old living room is very, very small. Laughing Hat says, no, I'm going to the next Hazard Con in Erie, Pennsylvania, as staff. Ooh, and I'm good, thank you for asking. I have a full album of Hamilton on YouTube. Oh dear. Oh dear. I am a musicals freak, but I've still not actually listened to Hamilton or watched Hamilton. So that's another one for me to enjoy.
Is it even out in the UK? I know it's out in America, but...
Well, I know they just brought it over to London, like the actual, like the musical to the West End.
Oh, okay.
They've just brought it over, I think. And Daydream's saying it's like calm pop alternative music. Yeah, fair enough.
Nice.
Laughing Hat, if you're around next week, or again, I'm going to shout this out again, because I'm going to keep shouting it out until you all go do it. Go watch the video that I put up this morning. We're doing an in-character Marauders stream next week. Go vote what time is best for you, because I know you're obviously in the US, because you just posted about Pennsylvania. Or PA, whatever PA is. I've probably got it wrong. I've probably got the wrong state. Let's face it, because I'm rubbish. But I would say go and vote which time is best for you, and also put a question over. Send us a question, because we want questions for the in-character fans. Yeah. Especially for the guys that are not based in England or Scotland or Wales. I'm going to say that because, you know, Ireland, Daydream can't exactly get over to us easily. There's still a sea in the way. It is Pennsylvania. Yes! Yes! I got the states right. Daydream, are you taking the piss out of how I said Pennsylvania? That reminds me, I have to mock Blair for his lovely accent for James. AC's like, Daydream, no puns, no jokes, nothing. Laughing at saying, I basically live in the middle of nowhere in Pennsylvania, so kinda. Huh? I mean, like sewing, and you really hope that it's stitched right. If you've given up caring. Or is that just me? I'm like double stitching it because I don't trust my own sewing. It's real bad. What you doing, Debbie?
I am still fighting Loop's stuff.
Hey, it looks like it's winning though.
It might be winning, alright. I'm certainly not winning. Masking tape.
If I say a pun, will you punish me? I thought I was being punny. Oh, Daydream. You try, dear Daydream, you try. I guess this is no laughing matter. Oh dear. Yeah, see, look, I'm looking outside now. It's pitch black. Like, if we end up doing this at 5 o'clock next week, I'm gonna have some terrible lighting. I don't have studio lights.
No, we don't either. But we do have overhead lights.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I've got. I'm like,
Can I have
all
some
of them are on right now.
Christmas
Oh, AC saying, oh yeah guys, me and my friends are holding off on the channel until maybe summer next year. I've not been doing too good in school, my friends have something to handle, so yeah. Makes sense, like, you know, real life takes precedence sometimes. And at least your friends get that as well, because, you know, I must have all been through that. That's why sometimes having 6 members of Bandersnatch really helps. Because, like, when Alison and Luke were moving this summer, for example, like, well, I say we. Debbie and Sarah took on a lot more editing. That's also when we started doing more live stream stuff.
Right. Look now has a swirly handle.
Yay! That was really cool.
Now for the messy bit.
What are you doing now to it?
Paper mache.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I see what's wrong. I'm saying I'm so screwed. What's up? make my sewing machine, baby. Well, like I've heard hold up what I'm working on, but it's really not very interesting.
It's the one time the glue bottle has actually glued itself shut.
You're insane pretty for your stuff. Laughing Hat saying, who's ready for Christmas specials? Me! In character Christmas specials, man! And Christmas video.
Which is a change from last year, where Mel was completely salty about everything Christmas.
I haven't been filmed to death, you know. Like, it's quite nice. And it was also in December, so I don't mind December. When it starts in October, that's what it's about. Oh no, AC's saying I have a 5-page essay due in tomorrow and only have 2 pages done. I am so dead. No, dude, like, you've got tonight, you're fine. Just get the rest written. Go do the thing. Stop watching us, go do the thing. Go do the adult thing. Kieran's saying, seeing you work on loop makes me really want to work on taco too. Yes. Good. I need to work on Well again. I finally got stuck with him as to what to do with his face.
What to do with his face?
Yeah, like the beardy thing that I was working on I didn't really like, so I kind of want to start again. I might have to like go and work on a bit of it maybe. Laughing Hat's got an idea. What's your idea? AC's saying I need a miracle. No, you don't. Just go do it. It'll be fine. Like you've still got plenty of time. Like it's 5 o'clock now. You've got loads of time. Ooh, Laughing Hat saying since it's snowing here, I could do a nice photo shoot with my. I'm gonna murder this. Natalia, Canada cosplay.
Cool.
Do it. Like we didn't get enough snow here, and I don't really have any snow appropriate cosplays. Plus, I'm terrible at taking pictures myself. Everybody knows I'm terrible at taking pictures. It's a thing.
Look, I know Sarah wants to do some Jack Frost in the snow ones, but I'm hoping we don't get that much snow.
Yes.
Oh,
For purely practical reasons, yes.
Yeah.
Because the UK can't cope with snow. Like, over in the US and Canada, you guys can. Like, the UK just grinds to a halt when we get snow.
My issue is the fact that, yes, they grit the normal roads, but the estates are just deadly if you're in a car.
Yeah.
Like,
I always get my food shopping delivered. And the food shopping van was like an hour late. And basically I got like a phone call saying Tuesday has the worst weather conditions. Like, literally in Preston, we've had maybe less than an inch of snow. The guy had actually slid into a ditch.
Oh, God.
So, because he arrived at my door and he was just like, I'm sorry I'm late, I slid into a ditch. I was like, no, you're fine, don't worry about it. Jeez. So yeah, like, that's what happens over here.
But like, a lot of them, they grit the road. Well, they say they grit the roads, but the gritters don't always put out stuff. I've been along a road with a gritter that was literally just not spraying anything.
Oh, yeah. Good. Apparently, the heat pack is in Sarah's suitcase, and also the microwavable dog is by Sarah's pillow.
Cool.
Or you. I'm telling you this because I know you need to know this.
Thank you.
Kieran's, oh yeah, when you live, Laughing Hat saying when you live in the middle of nowhere and it works. Well, yeah, exactly. Like, if I did have a cosplay that I could shoot in the snow, I would. But I don't particularly. Kieran said I plan to start cutting out pieces for his crepe star glaive 2 today, but Mog's one has taken longer than I thought. Yeah, fair enough. Sometimes it does. Like, that's the thing as well, sometimes with not having a deadline on certain cosplays, you can kind of take your time and stuff. Like, I normally try not to be that person that works last minute on it. Blair. Blair is the worst bander for it. Because quite honestly, like, I usually don't need the stress at that point. Because usually trying to get to a con is stressful enough for me. Laughing at saying, especially if you live where it says just a driveway and the long road. Yeah. Okay, basically people don't drive well around Laughing Hat.
Alright.
AC saying, right, I keep getting distracted every so often because someone remind me to do this essay. Just go do the essay, AC. Turn the stream off, go do the essay. Do it. That's when Mama Mel comes out, where Sirius just goes, "You eat, mate." Don't listen to Sirius. Don't do it. My sister posted a picture. This is who I'm making the stuff for, by the way. My sister posted a picture earlier of like snow near her. Yeah. And my mum's response was immediately, "Don't go into labour." My sister is 9 months pregnant.
Ah.
She is due like in like 2 weeks.
Oh dear. Ooh, Christmas baby.
I think she's due on like the 20th or something.
We had a patient.
They were like posting about a possible like family holiday thing next year in like the Isle of Wight. So for me it'd be a bit pain to get to. But also like it's basically just after SunnyCon, so I was like, I'm already booked to go away, I can't. Sorry.
Yeah, I've had somebody at work and they're like, "Oh yeah, you know, I'm due sort of around Christmas, and that's fabulous." And I'm like, speaking as a December baby, no.
Yeah.
It's like, they will not thank you for this.
But Laughing Hat's telling AC to do the thing as well. Kieran saying that's a good thing about Johan and tacos. I don't have a set date for when I need them for yet, so they have plenty of time. Taco just wants his pretty glaive. Yeah. Like, we have a vague plan of April, but that's several months away. So I'm like, I should have something together by then. If I don't, I'm really in trouble.
That's why I started working on Loop now. It's just, I know it was going to be more effort than I usually put into a cosplay.
Yeah, but yeah. I'm looking forward to your look a lot. Like I'm looking forward to our Adventure Zone group in general, because we've all got several Adventure Zone cosplays at this point. We will do by next year, and it should be good because we'll just be able to choose like what cosplays we want to bring.
Ugh, I hate putting my shape.
I can't do it, man. I'm rubbish. AC saying, normally I listen to music on Night Bill or anything that keeps me focused, but I can get distracted by very little things. Well, you know, at least, okay, if you want this on in the background as like background noise, go for it. But like, yes, you're free to go do the rest of it. Oh dear. Kieran saying, my sister just came in to ask me what I was watching, and turns out Mel's sewing machine sounds like something from a horror film. Well, apparently my sewing machine sounds like something from a horror film.
It does a little bit, have to admit.
It's quite close to my laptop, that's why. It's okay. I've got literally about 2 inches to go. So, some more horror film times, yay! I'm trying to do it quickly so it stops it being so loud, but... Squeeze! Scream! Taking advantage of the fact that it sounds like Scream now. Scream! I'm just double hemming my hems because I don't trust myself. Oh, it's the other side as well. More pins. I've been out saying I want fan art of Mel's sewing machine as a monster from a horror film.
I don't know, we could put some googly eyes on, some fangs. I think it would work.
I'm trying to think if I've got any googly eyes left now. Possibly have somewhere. I'll quite happily put googly eyes in my sewing machine. Don't you worry. I had googly eyes, I just don't know if I still have them. So I know it will be. Let me go and have a look. AC, just go do your essay. We've got it done, don't worry. I'm just decorating my sewing machine, it's fine. Perfectly normal.
You and normal don't go together.
I'm sticking googly eyes on my sewing machine, man. I mean... These are now going to be a permanent addition, it's fine. My science teacher just emailed me saying I test is tomorrow since I was off on Friday. Thanks, so that's really helpful the night before the test. Oh, I see. I feel good. All you can do is your best. Like, genuinely, that's all you can do. Right, we ready for the monstrosity? Let me get my Skype up so we can actually see what it looks like. One more thing. There it is, right. You can see the beautiful googly eyes.
That's too many eyes.
It's a night vale sewing machine. It's a monster. It's fine. I just thought I remember what my googly eyes were. I remember that I had a full bag of them when I did Cassandra's thing. Kieran's like truly a horror monster. Laughing Hat's like, I hope when people ask Mel, why does your sewing machine have googly eyes and fangs? And you could say, Laughing Hat gave me an idea that they would be so confused. To be fair, the only people that are really going to notice in my sewing room is going to be me and the invisible boyfriend. So, I'm possibly like, if my family ever come up and like look at my sewing machine, but it's my sewing machine, so I can put googly eyes in it if I want. What are you doing, Kat? What are you doing?
I found Hulk from last year. He was on my Christmas tree.
Nice. What's he hiding? Yeah, those googly eyes are now a permanent addition. Like, I stuck them on. So, you better not be scatting after my sewing stuff, Kat. Is Sarah gaming today, I presume?
Yeah. I think it's one of their last sessions, at least for this campaign.
Yeah, most places are like starting to finish up. Holidays and such. No, Daniel was saying that he has like his last laugh of the year yesterday, and he was like, "I'm really sorry," because I ended up mending his leather vest thing. He's like, "I'm really sorry, I got another rip in it," and I'm like, "Dude, it's fine." I spent a stream sewing it up. I think we're okay. It didn't take me very long. What are you doing? Are you chasing your face? Okay. Alfie has a toy that looks like his face, so that's his face. He likes to chase it on the ring, apparently, especially when I'm on stream. What are you doing? Lazy cat. What are you doing? The cat, like, literally had to throw him outside today because he does not want to go outside in the cold and the snow. So now he's just really scatty and running around the house like a lunatic. I am now actually thinking, what about if like I need to take my sewing machine to a con for whatever reason? And all you see is Google eyes on it. What are you doing? Right under my chair. Come on. Yeah. I feel accomplished this month. I turned 20 this December and I posted my 8th chapter of my first story. That's cool. I feel really old. Debbie, you're gonna be old soon.
Shh.
You'll be old soon. You'll be just as old as me. Oh. I wish I could show you this cat easily, but he's tucked away like under my desk, just staring up at me. Time for some more horror monsters. What are you doing? What? What's he doing? What are you doing? I'm nearly done though, guys. Like, I've hemmed all my chiffon twice. Woo! Roll hems. Woo! Because it's for a present, I feel like I should be a bit more careful with my sewing. Instead of just throwing it through the sewing machine. Ah, it's gonna get me! Made me laugh the other day that I was work Christmas party was on Friday night. I ended up not going, partly because we struggled to get home, but also partly because I was like, I don't want to socialise with people from work.
Yeah.
And it's a time when social mail is not social. Like, give me all the geeks. I'm cool, but give me all the cool people. I'm like, no. Social mail is not always social. Hooray! Let's go off on a weird AC's like, Mel, people keep messaging me on social media now. How do I politely say fuck off to them? How do you mean? Oh, because you're trying to do your work. Just turn it off. Like, I know it's a weird concept. Just turn it off. Turn off your notifications. That's what I do at night sometimes when I need to sleep while my phone keeps buzzing. Because of bandage usually. But yeah, just turn off your notifications. Yes, I'm done. Done. So done with hemming chiffon.
Are you having fun, Mel?
I'm done. I'm finished. Thank
Oh,
God.
yay.
Just been on a random slice left way. I make it look neat now by like trimming off the edges with the threads.
Nearly finished the house baubles that I started 3 years ago.
Oh, I remember you starting.
They got, I don't know if you'll be able to see them, they got little letter, yeah. It's an owl and there's like beads and shit in there.
Oh my God, that's so cute, Debs. You do some good crafty things. I just sew scarves. Or knit scarves. The case may be. Still proud of my scarf and sexual preference though. Okay.
Still in my wardrobe.
Because you can't do vertical stripy lines easily. I think horizontal stripy lines are a problem. Oh, I wore I have like a Gryffindor scarf that I knitted as well. And the invisible boy says to me the other day, because he was down in London last weekend, and he was going from Euston a lot, so like going past King's Cross or something. He goes, I saw people in the same Harry Potter scarf as what you've got. They were in different colours, and I was like, yeah, it's a different house. And he's like, oh, I get you. He's seen one of the Harry Potter films and never read any of the books. He's allowed somewhat. At least he recognised it was Harry Potter. He knew it was the same as my actual scarf.
You think, oh yeah, it's Twilight.
Well, yeah. To be fair, he also got me watching Star Wars the other day. Like the new lot of Star Wars. Because he wants to go see, he's always gone to watch the new ones in the cinema.
Yeah.
But he was like, I think you'll really like it. So I ended up watching it with him because it was on Netflix. And I did quite like it. So I think we'll end up going and seeing like the next one in the cinema.
Yeah.
Which is definitely not like me. I'm not normally a Star Wars girl. Oh my god. AC just said to them, fuck up, I'm trying to get higher IQ than you. Oh wait, that's way too easy. Oh dear. AC, that's not very nice. I'm done, I've done a little scarfy scarf. So it can do this. It can be pretty and warm.
Yay.
Yeah, that's whatever. I actually put my wig away properly last week. Oh my god, that's the first.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try and dig out Remus. I don't know where I put him. Somewhere in the cupboard.
Like, it's a long wig that basically I just have to keep brushing between takes for one of the Christmas videos. And it was just like, it's a really pretty wig, so I didn't want to screw it up. But it's also one of the wigs where it's like, you have to keep brushing it. And Sarah will be proud, I did keep brushing it. I didn't just leave it to mat up like I normally do. He's like, don't worry, Debbie, they are total assholes who have made my life hell. Oh dear. That's not good. Yay! I finished a Christmas thing! Yay! Consider I meant to finish that like 2 weeks ago. Oh well.
Fine. We've pretty much got everybody sorted now. Just waiting on the rest of yours to turn up.
Exciting.
Yeah.
I think I've got part of Sarah's sort of turn up. I think most of you guys are sorted as well. Which is good. Still waiting on some of Bethan's as well, actually. So I need to finish off some of Bethan's. I also need to get Matt's. Right, I've got part of his, but that's it. Because he was with me yesterday when we went Christmas shopping in town. We didn't get anything for him, we went with him. I'm going to leave my emails open so that I remember to go and change. In fact, now I'm going to open up the Premier Inn website. Because I need to go and add a room. We'll do it like tonight rather than next week.
Might be an idea just in case they do get booked up.
Yeah. Like, I've been quite sensible because we kind of did it a bit last year in that rather than going for the cheapest rooms, we've kind of gone for ones that are flexible so you can kind of change them.
Yeah.
Which, to be honest, has worked better for us as a group in general.
some really cute decorations from like the pound store. You put your own photos in and like the photo frames.
Oh.
But the glitter is everywhere, so I'm just gonna pop outside and see all the bitches.
That's a shout. Debbie's now got a freeze. Welcome back, Muffin. Ain't missed much. What's up, Pacey? Not having a good time today, buddy. I think you're having one of those days like I had last week, where I was just so tired and so drained at work. I was just like, I literally just came home and just kept sat and watching Netflix. I think that's like, now I must try to make a mug brownie. That sounds good. I made cookie dough earlier. Actual cookie dough. I don't know, I'm very, very well stuck on googly eyes on my sewing machine. They're not coming off, buddies.
Oh, that stinks. It's like banana.
You might want to like leave them in your porch or something rather than sticking out your whole house.
Nah, it'd be fine.
Debbie.
But even the porch, Sarah will stand on one when it comes in.
Kieran's saying he can't do any more until he gets some Dremel for Christmas. Dremel's a good present. I like my Dremel a lot. And mug brownie does sound good, doesn't it? Like, a mug brownie sounds amazing right now. Granted, I've been eating bloody Yule log from Tesco with loads of cream all week, but you know.
Nice.
Yum, yum, yum. But yeah, Kieran, like I got a lot of my power tools for Christmas presents or birthday presents. Just how to keep a cosplayer happy, give them power tools. It's all good. I love my Dremel though, like it's literally, it got me through so much of Cassandra. There's a definite technique to it. Like you have to definitely like get used to it. So testing it out first is a good shout. Oh, I see. Just ignore them. Honestly, dude. Like, ignore them. People are idiots. And you don't need them. Block and ignore. Debbie, you're infecting me with your oldness. My back's killing me now as well. Rude. Kieran's like, yeah, it confused my mum so much when I said I wanted a Dremel. Yeah. Like I said, the invisible one's quite good for that kind of thing. You'll just get me it, and I don't even ask that I needed it, and then, oh, suddenly I have it. I'm like, oh, this is exciting. What was it? Was it to get me? I think he got me like a Dremel. I'm like, no, he got me Dremel like a decent set of craft knives. And then obviously I got the foam and stuff like that. But like the fact that I had the power tool there kind of spurred me on to do it, if that makes sense. Because it was when I was talking about doing armour for the first time last year. Kieran's saying, thankfully I use a lot of power tools and stuff in school, so I'm kind of used to this stuff already. I was terrible at anything like that, and I, much like sewing, I gave it up in like year 9, so I gave it when I was about 12, 13. I'm significantly older than 12 or 13 now, so I've forgotten a lot. Like sewing and like woodworking, which is probably the only time I've actually used power tools. AC, air hugs to you, dude. Like, go get some work done, go listen to some music, get some night bell on, chill out. Like, do the thing. You can do it. We believe in you. Believe in us who believe in you. Have the band a motto, one of them. Yeah, I need to do some more armor stuff as well this year. That's another aim of mine. Is I need to, well, somehow I need to make a blooming gauntlet type thing for Merle.
Join the club.
I know, gauntlet buddies. We both only have to make one.
I've seen some YouTubes. I've seen some tutorials on YouTube. And there were some that made used a base glove as a base, which works well for me. There were some that just used like foam or warbler and used elastic to connect it, but it didn't look as good.
Yeah, like I know Luke used for his Fenris, I think it was. He's used like on a glove face, and he put like foam and warbler on it, and sort of jointed it, so it looks really good. And also he has got relatively full movement of it.
Yeah. So
it might be something that I'm probably going to use it for. I've got a brown glove just as a base.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use it like that. Kieran saying I did product design until I was 16, but it's been a while, but it's one of my better subjects. Apparently 14-year-old me looks scary with a power drill. That's fair enough. I was always kind of useless at anything creative at school. Like, I was not a creative. I was a, IT and history and that kind of stuff rather than art or music or design or any of that. Which is why, like, me doing this now is still kind of weird to me. Whereas, like, you've always been quite arty, haven't you, Debs?
Yeah. This is pretty much my only artistic outlet at the moment. Because my job is not artistic.
It's funnily enough, Debbie and I have known each other since we were about 15.
For Merle, could you possibly do it in a similar way with the gauntlet, but have like either actual twigs glued onto it or like warbler scraps? If you roll it up and make it into twig-like, and then just glue it on.
That's a good shout. That might be a good shout on that one.
Possibly, yeah. Warbler scraps might work better because then you can twist it and entwine it.
Yeah.
Whereas twigs are quite brittle and would snap.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. As soon as you suggested warbler, I was like, that's a good shout, because I know Luke's used warbler scraps for like doing the stamp.
Yeah.
And again, he's kind of used like foil as like a base, and then put warbler around it.
Yeah.
So that might work actually. Yeah.
Because then, when it's warm, you can sort of entwine it and make it look twisted and.
Yeah, because I'm planning on having like vines and stuff through it anyway.
Yeah.
So that was kind of my plan. So yeah. Kieran's saying I recommend a glove. I get pretty much no movement with mostly elastic and wobble with my feminist gauntlets.
Okay, cool.
There you go. See, whereas Luke, he needs help to like get it on because it's all jointed and stuff. So you need to kind of pull the joints into place. But once it's on, it's got some movement. You can like grip stuff at least.
But he's got 2 gauntlets, hasn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be why. Whereas Luke will literally only have one. Merle will only have one. So you shouldn't need an adult.
But it's my right hand, and I'm very right-handed. So I might need an adult. Then I have the bracer on the other arm, so that should be okay.
I guess Luke's probably going to be on the right hand as well, actually. And I'm left-handed, so...
You're alright then, aren't you? No, I actually listened back to it as well. Listened to Canon and was like, no, it is actually his right arm that gets chopped off. I'm like, god damn it. Why are you right-handed? But yeah, to be fair, even with a glove as well, that means you can take it off, like, if and when you need to.
Yeah.
Because also, like, for mine, because it would be coloured as well. Like, 'cause it has to be brown, obviously, because it's looking like wood, basically.
Yeah.
Because it's brown, I have to, like, paint on my hands and stuff. But I have experience of painting my hands, and it doesn't go well. Because it just comes off too easily, because your hands have moved too much.
Yeah.
I think even Alison, who is notoriously very good, like, her body paint stays amazing, like, still had issues with her hands in the end of it,
Yeah.
undone. And ended up getting gloves. Laughing Hat's like, I got the recipe down now. Now I have to execute it. Can't even speak today.
Recipe?
I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. Oh, mug brownie. That's what they're doing. Aha. Do it. Do it. Do it. Make us all one. We'll come over. We'll come over to Pennsylvania and come get it. Be cool. Yeah, US guys especially. Make sure you go vote. Go vote. Go give us questions. I want you to do it. You're making about 3 different things there, aren't you?
Yeah. Got potion bottles for the Christmas tree as well.
Aww. I literally just had my stuff to finish off and then buy that though. I could start something else, but I'm like, at this point, probably not.
Well, it's been laying around the house for about a week now, so I probably ought to get it out of the way.
That's fair enough. Kieran said I did similar to Luke with mine, but I was originally going to do all Thermos's hand tattoos as well, so I needed an open palm, but I needed extra warbler structure on the fingers. It didn't end so well. Oh, goodness. Ah, right, okay, so that's why I didn't do it on my glove. I see. Plan to remake them at some point when I get the motivation for it. Yeah, I get you. I mean, to be honest, if you've already got the warbler pieces, you can just literally get a glove and glue them onto it. I'm sure you could probably do it. Let me have a look, actually. I've got the gloves somewhere. I did buy some gloves. Going through all my supplies. Aha! I knew I had a glove. It's like a nice stretchy glove as well.
Yeah.
I kind of purposely got one with a like stretch satin and brown. I don't go that far up. Would you just do warbler on it then, or would you do foam as well?
Possibly do foam joints
Hmm.
and then attach the warbler to the foam so that it the foam is a base, because the warbler probably wouldn't stay on the actual glove very well.
That's true. I do sort of joints, because I think that's how Luke did it as well. Do joints like for each of my jointed parts of my fingers and stuff.
Yeah.
And then like a base over the top of that bit.
Yeah.
And then like again joint it at my wrist and then do another bit. So
yeah. And then you can try and find a way to get the warbler to sort of cover the joints enough that they're not highly visible.
Yeah, because like you could twist it and sort of twirl it over that anyway. Because I'm planning on having binding bits around it.
Yeah.
Pieces aren't big enough to fit onto a glove. They're like molded to the shape of my fingers so they stay in place. I need to make pretty much all of it from scratch. Oh, I remember now. You had like, it was like claws almost that you kind of put on, wasn't it? I remember. Outcome. Laughing Hat's like, wish me all the luck. You'll do it. Get the mug brownie going on. But my phone's downstairs. That's shrewd. Got leather as well. No, I think the leather would be a bit too thick. I think like craft foam is probably the best bet, like really thin foam.
Yeah.
You need quite a lot of flexibility for it. The fun part's going to be as well when I actually make it, and that I'm going to have to like put it on my hand to look at it and see how it shapes. Like I said, I'm very right-handed. Should be fun. It also doesn't quite go as far as I want it to, but I can still kind of extend it a bit further, I guess, on the phone.
Yeah.
So it's got something to cling on to. I can take it out and see. That might be my next project. I also have I have a meter of net curtain material as well. It's my beard times. My plan is kind of doing that-ish. Hopefully doing that. Let's see. Got such a little face though. That's my problem with like the pre-made beard thing, is that it's too big for my little face. And they got a little face. So we've got this, which is the basic merle beard with loops on it. But it is really terrible. So I kind of want something similar. One that I can basically take all the yarn and kind of do that with all the yarn. And pumpkin. So take it down because like the length of it's pretty good. It comes up there. I've got plenty. I don't think I need to be scared of like running out of it. Back. Significant other found out about the whole thing, started messaging me, and now they're coming over with pizza to help me my home stay over. That is good. They are a good human. That's what significant others should do. Or good friends. One or the other. It's what the band was all like would like to do if we could. Sometimes you're just like, I've literally threatened to get on the train before and just be like, I'm coming out. Trimming a beard too. Beardy, 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 beardy. I'm glad that you approve of my significant other. Well, you know, that's what they should be doing. They should be supporting you. We like supportive significant others, they're good. I might have to do some more sewing. I'm hemming the edges of this really badly cut lace thing. And I also can't be bothered to change it out from the blue thread because it's going to get hidden anyway.
I mean, does it fray or is it alright?
It's okay. Yeah, I'd rather hem it. Just in case. The reason why I got it is because it's a net, so it's like, so I can kind of thread stuff into it. That makes sense. Yarn and stuff. It's a bit like the lace front. Where you've got kind of the lace that's all kind of gold twigs all weaved into.
Yeah.
And like when I tried it with the yarn, it worked on like just the normal kind of fabricy base.
Yeah.
So like there's a load of yarn there that's just like putting into it. So I figure that if you starting from scratch with it, kind of getting the shape that I want and getting the yarn that I want into it might work a bit better. Hopefully. Hopefully we'll see. Because also, because it's on fabric, it means I can probably glue it to my face a bit easier. Or like have it on loops to my face a bit easier.
Yeah.
I'd rather have it on loops. Vandergloss. Vandergloss. This beard smells so much like fabric conditioner. We got soaked in fabric conditioner trying to make it better. This is really, really bad costume, wig, and beard. That's not bad. Doesn't really matter that it's fully thread because stuff is over right here. Watch this really matter now. Watch this be like a really evil thing that doesn't want to be hidden. got white thread. I'm just being lazy. So I'm a lazy lad. Ace's cat's trying to talk to us. His cat's climbing over the keyboard for attention. Sounds like a certain other cat that I know. Talking about other cats that I know, there's one in the room chasing his face around. What's he doing? Laughing out saying, alright, it's in the microwave, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, dude. I want a picture. You can see exactly how bad my sewing is now, because it's blue on white. Oh dear. Hold it up in a second, there we go. Welcome to my bad sewing. Welcome to my life. But look how long the beard is. Yay, long beard. I'm hoping there's some yarn. Like, I already did the yarn bits on this one. I quite like the yarn bits that I did.
Who did the embroidery badgy things for the banders? Was it Still?
No, it wasn't Sil. It was because at the time her embroidery machine was down. It was a random company I found on eBay.
Oh right.
I can go find the link for you in a bit if you like.
It would be fab. I need a badge.
You need a badge? Or an IPRE badge, won't you?
Yeah. And they don't sell them on Etsy. They sell the embroidery pattern, but they don't sell the actual badge.
Well, to be fair, I think Sil's machine is back up and running again, because the problem with some of them is that they won't do like a one-off badge. I think the one I did, like I got 10, the badge obviously, and like you could pretty much design what you wanted.
Okay.
So it was pretty good, but like Sil might be a shout as well because she has the embroidery machine, and obviously will be at a certain con that we'll probably be at. So she could be a shout. If you want Sil to do it, just message through the Costume and Play page.
Okay, cool.
But if not, I'll give you a link to another one. But yeah, I like the yarn stuff that I already kind of did. I just don't like the wig base that I put it on because the wig base is terrible. I like the yarn bit. So I'm going to try and thread this through and see what happens. We get a big darning needle. Basically what I need. Oh, I actually said try to find it. I don't even know if it's in that one. I think it's in the other one. Let's see. She's sleeping on my mouse. There's cat hair all over the place. Yeah, that's what cats do. Alfie usually decides he's very happy, thank you, and you will stay for a while. Oh, that's a bit difficult. There's the brush. Oh, Kieran's saying apparently Maximum Fun do sell an IPRE patch if that helps any.
Oh, cool.
I was gonna say, I'm sure I've seen people like posting about buying IPRE patches.
It might be because they don't like other people selling merch.
Mm.
I think fan art is alright, but I don't think they like people selling like merchandise for it.
Maybe. To be honest, I've seen a few people saying like where they've got the IPRE badges from, on like various Facebook groups.
Oh, okay.
And I thought, like, well, even just an little ask on there, like you're in the
Yeah. To be fair, like if we know somebody who does them, it seems only fair to sort of commission them anyway.
That's true.
Like
I said, I would have commissioned Sil for the Vanda ones, but she was just, her embroidery machine was down. Like, you don't know how late I left it to try and use Sil, but I was just like, no, I have to go for another one. I was like, otherwise you ain't gonna get any Christmas presents.
And they are good presents. They keep
wearing mine. Good for you. It was more just because like you're always bloody cold. The Banda hoodie kind of made sense because it's a zip-up hoodie. You can put it around costumes and throw it in your bag.
It's been good.
It's been a good thing. Mug Granny was a success. Yes. Well done, Laughing Hat. I want one now. Just saying. Like the fact that I've now got cookie dough in my freezer makes me go. Makes me go and want to actually get some more cookie dough out the freezer. I'm like, no, I just made it. Yeah. Kieran's saying a lot of the ones they've seen in the Taz group is the one that they sell.
Okay.
Good to know. I think we'll end up with a big group at some point.
Well, that's what I was thinking. It's like, if I'm gonna download the embroidery patch, like the how to do it,
yeah,
then I might as well get a whole load commissioned.
Because we're going to talk Sarah into Barry Blue Jeans. It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
You're doing Barry. I don't care if you never listen to it. You'll do. It'll be an easy costume, Sarah. It's fine. You owe me. She does owe me now. Well, she will after Sunny Gone. I think I'm going to do North for her. So yeah, that's the plan with the yarn. It'll take an awful lot. That's the plan. Mug brownie, it's browning in a mug. AC was singing apparently. So I thought I'd join them.
Yeah, it's glitter everywhere.
Glitter your life. Kieran's excited about Barry. Well, Luke needs a Barry, obviously. Spoilers. No spoilers. But Luke does need a Barry. And it'd be a real easy costume.
Yeah, I was like, it does require blue jeans.
Yes, exactly.
And maybe a robe.
Maybe a robe. You could even just have a jacket. In fact, you've got a Peter Quill jacket that's red.
Yeah, but if the rest of us are doing robes, then...
Yeah. Well, yeah. Oh god, Debbie, I'll have to be after you for your robe pattern. Debbie! How do? You'd be like, living, what's his face all over again? Jumpsuit boy. X-Men flight suit time. Well, literally, I was just like, Debbie, how did you do this? Debbie, how did you do this? Debbie, how did you do this? And we basically sat on Skype for a 3-day weekend and made our flight suits. I think you just started slightly before me though.
Yeah.
So like me trying to catch up, just furiously throwing it through the zone.
It was like Sarah had mine down here and she was just like measuring herself and then measuring mine and then being like, this is how that pattern was made, so I'll do it like a bit longer because she's taller than me. But yeah, it worked.
See, we weren't even in the same room. We're just like, it was just like, well, also as well, we can kind of get away with it a little bit because the flight suits are all different.
Mm.
That's a new mug brownie jingle, indeed. My cat's abandoned me now for a fluffy blanket traitor. My cat's abandoned me, that's good, because he's being loud. Being a loud boy. Menju, it's nearly food time for him, isn't it? So this will be the issue if we do a 5 o'clock stream next week, because we will only be finishing up now. And it's quite late. Quite late considering we're going to get ready for work the next day. So.
Yeah, but it's a one-off. It's not.
It is.
Like
we'll see what wins the vote. Because to be fair, that's kind of why we were suggesting maybe slightly later. Because I noticed that a lot of the American guys do come in quite a bit later.
Yeah. Oh, cold now.
So I quite like it, quite crinkly. I could like brush it out more, but I quite like it like that. Crinkle. AC's going, what should I go for? Cheese pizza, cheese and tomato pizza, pineapple pizza, or pizza dough? Yeah, cheese and tomato would kind of be the standard on that one. Should have seen Debbie and I at Alcon when we realised there was now a Domino's on site. So many cheese and tomato pizzas. Just kept having it for lunch. It's fine.
It was just easy, and how I didn't get more migraines that weekend, I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good shout, to be fair. Cheese sets you off.
It does. I've had so many recently. I don't know why.
I've been getting more recently, but I think I know why for mine. It's stress for mine. Like I've had a twitchy eye all week.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
You always get twitchy eyes. It always made me think of you though. I literally been sat at work on my computer with a twitchy eye all week, and it's just like doing my head in.
I think maybe because I've had a lot of interrupted sleep,
and
like I've had a lot of insomnia recently as well. So maybe it's just.
It's probably that. Probably just tired. Tired and stress and weather change for me as well. Affects it quite a bit.
Yeah.
So, but this week especially because my manager's been away at work. Like, I've just had a really stressful week. But my manager's back tomorrow. Yay! That's when I get to find out what I've done wrong. Yay!
It'll be fine.
I did the best. That's all I can do. CAC, see why I keep saying it? Because it's like my mantra. Mum and I got left in charge for a whole week. Scary.
Oh. No wonder the glue gun's not heating up.
You've not got it plugged in?
No, what the hell have I plugged in? I don't know. Let's put that back. I managed to break the bauble that I bought.
Oh no.
Well, it's easily fixable. Apparently, to stop the glitter coming out, they'd literally put hot glue at the top. So I just need to plug it back up before all the glitter falls out. But it's so cute.
That is cute. The benefit of being a cosplayer and having like power tools on hand. I can just fix that hot glue gun week. Fine. Cheese and tomato it is. When you're a vegetarian and your significant other goes into kebabish full meat. See, I'm weird. I'm a meat eater, but I don't really like meat on pizza.
No. I like chicken on pizza.
That's why Debbie and I just shared a cheese and tomato. Because it was easy and cheap.
And I was disappointed by the dessert place.
Aww.
It wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be.
Aww. Mine was good. I can't remember what I had. It wasn't like a waffle or anything. It was like just ice creamy stuff. Which is what I thought it was good. Because it was really warm as well at one point. I was just really warm. I was just like,
you shouldn't be able to screw up ice cream, but yeah, the pancakes.
Aww.
Not good.
That's a shame because like Luke and Bethan's waffles are really good.
Yeah.
See, it was when we went to Domino's for chicken after Les Mis because we realised that we had one alcoholic drink and we were like, oh, maybe we should like eat some food. That'll be a shout, right? At 6 o'clock at night. Before going to the party and drinking more, and we're like, maybe we should not do that. So we went for chicken. Luke and I split so much chicken. Laughing Hat's like I'm a full meat eater and nothing will change that.
I require meat.
Meat.
Young mortals.
Shut up, Loki. Well, this is going to be a super long beard if I'm going to have it like that. It's going to be like down to my waist.
Yeah, you might want to shorten that bit.
The annoying part is now though that I put it right on the bottom. So like that bit I'll have to like trim probably, but I've just wasted a load of yarn now. Let's start at the top, shall we?
Well, no, because you need to start at the bottom to layer it properly.
Yeah, I knew there was a reason. Like I could like kind of do that with it and kind of fold it.
I mean, can you not trim it and just... Can you not sew the excess back onto the next layer?
Potentially.
Or a lot of people will glue, like when they're doing wigs and stuff, I've noticed they glue layers together. So you could then glue a layer.
Yeah.
To hold it together, then put that into it, trim that down, use the excess again to make the next layer, so you're not wasting it. So I saw somebody re-hairing a ball jointed doll the other day, and they were using glue to keep the hair together.
Yeah, like there's different ways of doing it, for sure. Basically cut it in half and use the other bits. So I'm just using a big needle to put it through. Kira's like, I got chicken too, but you're not saved me from dying that night. Yeah, that's very true. You got plenty of chicken in Domino's as well. You've had lots of alcohol. We did not have a huge amount of alcohol. Laughing Hat saying you should come over to my place for pancakes. I make very good chocolate chip pancakes.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Does pancakes want pancakes?
Pancakes always want pancakes.
You know what we had last weekend, Debbie?
Damn you all! And I wasn't invited.
Mainly because I got a load of cooking ingredients for a certain video, but I knew they would be inedible. So therefore, I might as well have used 4 of my eggs for actual edibleness. Actually, this is working pretty well, Debs, because I can just thread it in. Because it's already, like, separated out, I can just literally thread it in and leave it.
Cool.
It's awesome! Best pancakes, by the way. I think that I want pancakes now. I have eggs as well, I can even make pancakes. I've also got chocolate chips, I can make chocolate chip pancakes. I have time. But I'm doing a stream, so I can't have.
Hi. Hello. Are you guys still streaming? Yeah. Oh. Hello, Internet.
Hello, Sarah.
Your house is warm. God, Iana's house is so cold.
Is it still snowing?
A little bit. Very mild. And it's
so
basically not laid out there. So it's all good. Don't worry, small child. You will not die in the snow of the morning. Although I may be out without a co-worker, depending.
Mel's bearding.
Mel's bearding, is she?
Trying. Attempting.
Is this for Mel?
Yes. Of course it is. Everyone's saying hello to you, by the way. Yeah, AC's pizza is here, and so is his significant other. Yay! You like this?
I have finished my 4-year campaign.
Yay!
4 years, Sarah. Jesus.
Yep. And I didn't die! Tris made it! Which means I've only ever lost one character in the whole of my campaigns since I started gaming. However, I mentioned this, and both the GMs in the room went, "Really?" So I might have screwed over future characters.
Yes, I feel like you should. You have done.
Meh. There's not an element of danger, it's not fun. What have you been building?
I finished my
Oh, is it done?
thingy.
Very lovely. You went with that one then?
Yeah. This one didn't show up very well on it.
Ah, fair enough. Is he going to go on the tree instead?
Yes. I have a glittery Patronus for my tree. I finished my portable ball. Forgot to buy some things to hold them up. I've sprayed the shit out of those because they were molten glitter everywhere.
I can smell that. Yep. Being on the floor next to them, I am getting ever so slightly high.
I did tell her to put it in the porch. Did she listen to me? No.
Our porch is not very big.
Also,
It doesn't need
really
to be very big.
You just be concentrating the high, Mel. There's no aeration in
Walk
there.
through the door.
Be better in the kitchen, to be honest.
Yeah, put it somewhere like next to a window.
No windows are open now. It's cold. There is snow out there.
I've redone the thing for loop stuff because I wasn't happy with it.
Okay.
So now it's all lovely. And I have some. I was in Tesco's. I'm gonna show them off screen.
For
Yeah.
I know what for, but
The others.
okay.
I figured I could paint them in the colours for their characters.
They
They can go out afterwards. But yeah. And they were an offer, so.
Yeah, because I'm sending out vast majority of Band Christmas presents tomorrow. I have a bag which is to go to the post office, except for yours. You're the awkward one.
I'm still waiting on yours actually, Sarah. So
Yeah.
you guys aren't getting yours yet. The rest of them got them last week. Apart from
Yeah,
Becca.
well, that's almost like because they were in your house or something.
I know. And then I was like, "You're having all your presents, so I have to post them." Yay! And I still have to post posting clothes back to Blair.
Again, he's
I'm
terrible.
sorry there.
He just sheds.
No, there's a reason for that. I could have filmed him.
I can imagine you must have made a hell of a mess.
Well, some of the after photos suggested that was a big guess. Apparently, someone had banned them for bringing their phones into the area, which is probably a good shout.
Me, I was like, I'm not bringing my phone into the area. I'm not stupid. Blair, why have you got your phone on you?
Maybe he's a dumb butt.
So yeah, people have lovely videos to look forward to.
I think we've got enough to carry us through the Christmas period.
Just about.
You're not getting extras this year. Last year was hell.
Yeah, well, we've already said, we've announced the lovely live stream for next week and told them to go vote on the poll. Told them to go vote on the poll and told them to go submit some questions. We did already get some questions.
We've been trying to be sneaky. Sneaky, Charlie.
But like I said, there's a couple of extra festive videos that we filmed last weekend.
Yep.
Just one of them involves Papa Blair's postal in the house.
I don't want to go to work tomorrow.
None of us want to go to work tomorrow.
Guess who I found on the Christmas tree?
not about him. That was one that we had to reshoot. Because Debbie cracked up too hard on opening the present. So we had to reshoot that one. Because Loki was giggling.
Oh,
just knocked half your charms off, dude.
I don't miss having to do all the secrets and quests last year. Like I said, I'm looking forward to live stream times. Even if I can't stay asleep around the room, it's fine.
Yeah.
Not sure why Narcissa would be in my house, but you know.
Oh, I've got reasons.
Oh no.
I've got options.
Oh, AC's significant other says hi to you all. Hi, AC significant other.
Seriously, I'm getting super high from the fumes here, darling.
Seriously.
Keel over slowly behind the camera.
Not seriously.
Ugh. How much orange do you get to?
Most of it.
To be fair, you know how I said, oh, if we don't eat any of these snacks, I'll possibly bring them home. Yeah, about that.
You can eat all the snacks then.
We tend to, if there is food on the table at gaming, and this is true of any gaming table, it will go, like, really fast. We ate most of it by, like, 3:30. Yeah, that was, like, a box of minstrels, 2 packs of Haribo, a thing of Haribo sweets, a Toblerone, and some mini Kinders.
Wow.
Yeah.
A lot of sweets.
In our defence, there are 5 of us. So it's not as unreasonable. It means that every so often we have to poke stuff over the top of the GM screen and go, don't kill us, we're giving you chocolate.
Yeah, bribe your GM with chocolate, that sounds like a good show.
Hey, in the past, it has physically worked that way. I have had a GM who was so addicted to cream eggs that one of his friends took to, this is when you couldn't get them year round.
Yeah.
He took to buying a stockpile and having them away, and then when he really needed one, he would bring it out and bribe the GM with a cream egg for a critical when he needed it.
I love it.
Legitimately bribe the GM.
Oh, that's something I'd do. Hopefully D&D.
Also pizza. If you bought and shared a pizza with him, he would give you a critical to use when you liked.
I love it.
Game's up. Oh. I'm not going to be without campaign for long. I think Dave's planning on starting a new one, like, first weekend in the new year or something, so. No, a bit later than that, because Mike is going to Japan. For like a month. Nice. He and Mickey and others are doing big, epic Japan journey.
Excuse me, you guys are doing Disney? Thank you.
Yeah, but Japan's a future plan, because she wants to go. And I don't care.
She wants to go be a weeb.
I would suggest not doing 2020. Because as I had pointed out to me, Olympics.
Really? Oh, okay.
Yeah. In 2020 they had the Olympics, so let's not do that. Save up for another year and go the following year, maybe. We're thinking we can do big holidays, and then we can do mini holidays and actually go see places. Like taking her to see Venice, for example. Because Venice is really more than a long weekend. Like, my parents went for a week, and they did say by the end of the week they were running out of things to do. I went for 3 days and was a little rushed, so 4 days is about right. So just do a long weekend, leave Thursday evening, come back Monday evening. Done. It is very pretty. I like Venice.
Look at the comment. Hello everyone, I'm Jamie, Charlie's significant other who's typing now. It's lovely to meet you all. Charlie's been telling me a lot about you all. Charlie is AC.
I remember that Charlie was AC.
Hello, welcome. Welcome to the crazy.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you know what you're in for.
Welcome to the crazy Banders.
Spell work.
Part of
Mel. Oh yeah, she's building.
No.
We've had this discussion. I'm awake.
Mel is Merling.
Nothing.
Merling.
Merling.
I was sewing. Like, I actually finished all my Christmas presents. So.
Oh yeah, you haven't shown Sarah your monster.
What, my scar?
No, the other monster.
What monster?
The one you're staring at right now.
Oh. This one.
No. Okay, grief. The sewing machine, darling.
Oh!
Sewing machine.
No.
Shh.
Someone suggested we have fan art of the demon that is her sewing machine.
Oh, the beast. Yeah.
Yeah, because it was making a noise.
We didn't get fan art. We did have a get googly eyes.
Oh, why did you night veil up your bloody sewing machine, Mel?
Because 2 sets of eyes. No, 1 set of eyes.
No one needs that.
The best. You know, the best.
Why is there
It's
water?
Laughing Hat's fault.
We're being messy. This place was clean when I left, Debbie. Cleanish.
I hoovered.
Yeah.
Need to a soda
What?
stick.
I cook, she cleans. It works. It's fine.
Yeah,
Couple. Just incredibly domestic.
that's very domestic. It's great.
Well, I kind of had to hoover. There was just glitter everywhere.
But yeah, I can't imagine why.
Then I might need to hoover again in a minute.
It's almost like you had glitter out for a week or something. That you didn't even use the thing for in the end.
So she's
Oh,
working pretty well.
Yeah, they're enough. I just need to get some things to hang them up with and make some labels.
Little weeny baby labels.
Yeah.
So you
I'm
still
pretty
got
happy with that so far.
Oh, that looks cool.
The bottom, just take a lot of it through it all. It's fine. I've sat here for ages and ages and ages.
Then I can do that.
like it's printed on one side, but that shouldn't be a problem. What's that?
I have no idea.
I think that's came with the desk.
Apparently Laughing Hat also wants to go to Japan.
Go to what?
Go to Japan.
Yeah, it's been on my bucket list for a few years.
For sure.
It's interesting on both sides. Mum says it's a Philips Hoover.
Tim.
We know she's a weeb, you can stop it.
Down Robs. Oh right, down. Okay, well.
Who knows? So we're finding random crap in our desk.
What are you finding in your desk that you didn't already know you had in your desk?
Something that must have already come with it. Ugh.
Preservation of records. The custody of all Methodist church records is necessary owing to legal implications. During use, this book should be carefully preserved. So I assume it came out of some kind of Bible.
Sounds like it.
And then None said it's a Phillips Hoover. Tim. P.S. Down Robs. I don't know who Tim is or who Rob is, but we have your desk.
Like, we paid for it, fair and square. Just gonna say.
You have your desk.
What? We totally didn't buy instead of a table because it looked more pottery or anything.
No, never.
It's fine, we've used it for at least one shoot.
Yeah, you have. You've used it for a couple.
Like, the only one that I think I've seen the photos of, or the video in this case, is when we used it during the Christmas bit last year.
Yeah, but you also used it for potions. You've
Oh, yeah.
also used it for X-Men.
Mm.
Yeah.
Ah yes, that was what I smacked my hand down onto and looking very angry.
Yes. Angry boy.
I still wanted to keep the murder board up on the wall, but I got overruled.
Might be concerning to the landlord.
I like the murder board.
Slightly concerning. See, whereas I'm my own landlord, so I can put googly eyes on my sewing machine all I like. Or ruin my my bathroom with hair dye all I like.
Well, in theory, next time I get mine dyed, I'm going to save up and actually get it done at the hairdressers, so...
Like, I recommend it. Well, my hairdresser was real good.
I have a plum, but it relies on my hair growing out long enough. The seeing as how the plum is until next September, I think I'm fine.
Yeah. Like, for me, it was like, I didn't really want to ruin my hair completely. I've already done that once, or several times, as the case may be. So,
Yeah.
like, it's gone, like, the actual bits that are blue underneath is, like, gingery. So, like, it obviously wouldn't go full blonde, but next time I go, it'll go full blonde. Probably.
Yeah.
But even so, like, the blue, because I just topped it up every time I wash my hair. Kieran's like, you just hide it when the landlord's around. Well, I'm the landlord, so it doesn't matter. I say my sewing machine is
hide it. Have the murder board proud on the wall. God! Hey, it was a lot of effort putting that murder board up, okay? More than was expected. Especially if we didn't have string, so we had to improvise with suede ribbon.
You don't keep your murder plans on the wall for everyone to see, Eric.
Maybe you don't, Charles.
AC's like, just say you're a professional Cluedo player.
That's where you go.
See, technically the bank is my landlord. The bank ain't gonna come visit, so it's fine.
Yeah. Oh, Iona might be coming around in the evening in the next couple of weeks for Star Trek shenanigans.
Okay.
Because she's up here now. Yay! My Cariad has moved up to this area so I can see her more often than, 4 or 5 times a year.
Yay.
Because it's way too much effort going to town. You are warned, by the way, when you come down for when you can't come down for Bandicon. Town isn't close.
I know, I've been to your house before.
Yeah, just reminding.
Yeah.
Not people that I don't see because, I don't know, they're in town. That's far. God.
I've been down to your house before, I remember.
We had decided that at some point beforehand, depending on what month we decided to do it in, Debbie and I did actually explore Castle Park because we just realised that neither of us have.
You don't know your local area, you genuinely don't. Like, when you were all like, oh my god, Avon Park's beautiful, like the park near me, and I was like, I guess. Like, I've not really been in that part of it, but I guess so.
There's lots of different areas in Castle Park, but we don't tend to leave the paths, so go for an explore and see what they have.
Yeah. And it's a pretty castle-ish type thing. It's a weird fountain.
There's a couple of flower beds. There's a
pretty
strange rock thing like a potion.
I honestly can't think of any potions right now. Apart from Veritaserum. Oh,
Felix Felicis. You have very small potion bottles. Are you going to be able to write small enough? Also, why you're not doing it with a quill? This is why we have a quill, Debbie.
Because. Probably not is the answer. But,
I can write pretty small.
Laughing out saying, I just realised I have to decide whether or not to put Canada's curl in my wig before the next HazardCon. Curls? I don't know wigs, I'm terrible at wigs.
I can't wig.
This is why we have Luke.
Yeah, this is why we have Luke. He can wig. Alison's pretty good at wigs as well.
It's true, Alison did most of the fishy one, name.
Undine?
Yeah,
No,
she did all up Undine.
Fishy one?
Jellyfish. With curls, ringlets.
Oh,
again, it's one of those things where I think
his name is genuinely Swim.
if you live in the same house as somebody, you kind of learn how to do stuff from them. A lot
easier. I need to hijack Debbie's sewing machine at some point during the week now. Because I finally have an idea for my little brother. Courtesy of his fiance.
What idea have you got?
Apparently he's been looking around for one of those things that you can hang over a door with pockets. So that's for your accessories in. But all the ones he finds are really girly. So it's like, I think a sewing machine thingy, so there's an idea. You could make him one of those. I'm like, that's actually not a bad idea. Thank you, Charlie.
Why do you think I made scarves for both my sisters? Because it's the sort of thing that they wear, and like I can make it. She
then went from being very helpful to being very unhelpful. Because when I asked what his favourite colours are now, I got, "What does make it from you?" It's like, it's not what I asked, Charles.
Well.
So I've got the blue fleece in there. He's getting that. I don't have time to go down to town, buy new fabric, and sew, so you can have whatever in the fabric box. Also, I'm poor.
Also, we don't actually have a craft stream next week.
No, we have a different stream.
Mm-hmm. We have the other live streams.
Out. Money-wise, just a tad.
Apparently AC's significant other is getting freaked out by all the murder talk. Welcome to us.
Probably should actually explain that one, shouldn't I? Maybe.
Yeah. X-Men, basically.
Yeah. If you ever seen First Class, and there's the scene where Eric is stalking all of the people he's going to get, and he's got the map on the wall with their pictures up, we did that for a video. And I thought it came out really cool, so I wanted to leave it there.
It did come out really cool.
Allowed to.
It was on the wall for a couple of months.
Yeah. It took some paint off when it came down. We had to repaint.
Oh no.
That's what's the painter for?
Laughing Hat saying, I have the same problem. I'm so far away from my friends so they don't visit often. Well, yeah. The Banders.
Yeah, saying that, I probably see you guys more often than I see most of my friends in Bristol.
Oh god, that's bad.
Because, you know, we have scheduled meetings and stuff, whereas when it comes to friends in Bristol, I'm lazy. It's cold out there. It's far. But now I have a Cariad, and she will come round and we'll watch Star Trek and get angry at it. It'll be great.
Debbie will significantly not be watching Star Trek.
Yep. I don't know, she might find the running commentary funny at least, even if she doesn't appreciate the actual thing, but she won't. To be fair, not do we sometimes. I know that's the reason that Steve started joining in, is because he found Iona and I getting annoyed hilarious. So he came for that entertainment value rather than the actual Star Trek. Are you having fun, dear?
I would if it stayed on.
Don't glue yourself in the bowl. It's not advisable, and you definitely won't fit on our tree.
Damn it.
Well, it's almost like you're 2 foot taller than it or something. But a very small tree. She won't let me buy a bigger one.
Why do you only have a small tree?
Not small, actually.
Because that's what Debbie came with.
No. Debbie, get a bigger tree, goddammit.
Our house isn't very big.
No, that's true. If it was much bigger, it wouldn't fit in the corner as nicely. So, there's a point there, I guess. There.
Laughing Hat saying they have no idea what to get their friend because she said, buy me whatever, and that is not helpful.
It's really not, is it?
No.
My Secret Santa gave me the... Yes, I'm still better about this, Debbie. Gave me a wish list of crafting, jewellery without nickel, and geek.
Oh dear, that's a bit too wide.
I genuinely do not know this person.
At least if you know, like, the vague fandom, you're like, oh, they'll like something. Well, we're doing, like, a costume and play Secret Santa. I'm a person that's really, really, really going to be difficult, and I'm like, oh god, how do I do?
See, I had a really good idea from Curiology, but it was out of budget. It's like, darn it.
But usually, if you've got the skills to make something, like,
Yeah.
it's something I've said for the Secret Santa, the Watch and Play guys. I was like, if you're a cosplayer that makes things, please make me something. Like, I like made things.
Well, I bought a couple of things for the Secret Santa, and then I got some beads that I'm going to make into a bracelet. And oh no, there are too many beads to go to a bracelet, so I'm going to have to keep the rest of them.
Oh no, what a shame.
Pretty. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet, but I'm going to do something because they're so pretty.
They're pretty.
They're 2-toned blue crackle glass beads, and they're just gorgeous. If I had room for an ankle bracelet on my planned TPT for next year, it would go on my ankle, but the sandals won't let me.
No.
They sit too high on my ankle. I've got the straps up there, so ankle bracelet will not fit.
AC apparently getting tickled by Jamie. Oh dear.
Well, that's not fair. The attention should all be on us, don't you know? God.
Kieran's saying, I wish I had a smaller tree. Like, my tree's pretty average. My tree's like a 6-foot tree, maybe?
Ours is 4.
It's tiny.
Mine's pretty average, but then I have like a fairly big living room, as everyone knows who's into my house. So,
You know how I said...
small in my living room.
Oh, I won't need layering. I'm going from car to house. They're not getting their heating working until tomorrow evening. There was a brief period of, let's see, who's not doing anything? Iona? What? Sit on me. I'm stealing your body heat.
Oh dear.
Yeah. She went upstairs and came down with a blanket and threw it on my head. Like, snuggles. Spoil my fun. I am a cat. I need occasional snuggles on my terms, okay?
You're not a cat like Alfie. Alfie wants snuggles all the time, every time.
Yeah, it depends on the cat.
Exactly.
Like, my parents' cat, Alphaba, used to be super standoffish and would only fuss when she wanted fuss. Nowadays, she's a freaking whore.
And let you have a seat and then I can put my food on.
Do the thing. Okay. There. Oh, still warm. I found the off the floor place.
It's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
Debbie's been good though. She's not moved from her seat. She stayed in the seat from the bad batch.
Good girl. Because she's mucked up her back over the last few days.
I know, she was saying.
Because she forgets that she's made of broken.
She forgets that she's old.
I believe that was the intention, seeing as how the voice got raised. You do realise you've got the potion bottle lights lit, but they're not actually in shot, right?
I know, I just felt like I wanted to have them on.
Okay. Just saying.
Oh my god. Kieran says, I think ours is 5 foot something, but it takes 3 hours to put everything on it. If it was smaller, it wouldn't be allowed as many things. Oh my life.
Yeah, but that's part of the fun.
See,
Having
mine's
things.
very simple. Like, I am not really one for lots of Christmas decorations.
I did get Debbie a new decoration this year because it was cute. One of the things, it was originally going to be for my Secret Santa, and then I really thought it and went, you know what, actually Debbie will really love this. She can have it as an early Christmas present.
Aww.
So yeah, it's... I would get it and show it, but I don't see it. Debbie, where's the new decoration?
I popped it up because I was rearranging stuff.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Super cute.
It's layered wood. Bath Christmas market.
Woo, you can't see the bottom of it. It's too short. Yeah.
Are you
I have
having
some beard?
Yay! Did you decide you didn't like the beard you had after all?
Yeah, like I've still got it over there. It looks rubbish, so I was like, I'm gonna get lace and put it on lace. On a lace curtain, on like half a meter of lace curtain. Ah,
Right.
you two are a couple, aren't it?
Yeah, her hands are cold and directly on the one bare part I have on me. Thank you, darling. Directly on the shoulder.
I'm gonna guess the cold for Debbie.
I've just been in the freezer.
Even colder then.
Yeah, you're not as bad as you were yesterday. She was ridiculous yesterday.
It's cold out.
It is cold outside. And you simply can't stay.
Laughing Hat saying my tree is all lights. Mine is a pre-lit. It's great. Got it this year. It's fabulous. I was like, oh, let's put lights in it. Yes.
Debbie's is supposed to be pre-lit.
Oh dear.
And it kind of is because it turns out we accidentally left the lights on last year.
Oh, that's
So,
But my nephew stuck pennies in the actual bit that is fibre optic, so it doesn't work anymore.
I have some shiny new lights coming, but they're probably not coming till midweek. So, we'll see. They might end up draped over the bookcases anyway.
Kieran said, Luke compared my tree to trees from Harrods, if that's any indication of how insane it is. I remember seeing this now.
I'm just gonna... I'm not going to sit.
To be fair, our tree is just short enough that you can still see the art that's on the wall behind it. So, technically, it's the perfect size. You can still see the watercolour that I brought home from Venice. It's the Bridge of Sighs.
Very melodramatic.
It's the bridge to the prison.
Alright.
So it's the last air you see before you go into prison.
Oh, nice.
I take it you don't want to do that visit bit.
Probably not that bit.
Probably not, no. But go to his palace, pretty. It's a lot of gold. A lot of gold.
So how much planning have you guys done for Disney then? How much
Venice?
planning have you guys done for Disney?
Oh, for Disney. Well, near enough everything's taken care of for the actual thing, because it has been since we first booked it. Have you sorted your visa out?
Not yet.
No. We still need to sort our visas out, but that's going to be like...
Well, that's like a last minute thing anyway.
It doesn't have to be, but we've got the website for it, so it's fine. Apart from that, it's mostly just spending money and outfits. Apart from making sure we pay off money every couple of months, and that's only because that's how we decided how we're doing it.
Yeah.
We could go in the last day and put it all in one go, but we're not going to. So, yeah. Because we managed to get it all pretty much done just when we went in that first day, we don't really have to think about it until we get to, like, a month in advance. We can book the fast passes. Oh,
And seats for the...
Oh, and seats for the plane.
Because we can choose our seats.
Yeah, and we're going to try and get 3 across. And probably put Elena in the middle if that's how it works, because Debbie and I are both terrible for needing to pee.
Agree.
One other thing that's in advance. Oh, booking restaurants apparently is like 6 months in advance for booking restaurants. So Vicky has said she's going to remind us.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because Vicky is an awesome human being who is just helping us to organise our lives. Because she used to work out there. She got married out there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good person to know then.
Well, to be fair, if I hadn't asked her to do it, she probably would have done it anyway. Vicky is the kind of person of, I want to see every picture that you take, and I want to give you advice, so please let me give you advice. It's like, we're happy to have advice, thank you.
Indeed.
Like, some of it we ignored, but...
I think we should probably call it there, because I need to go... It's nearly 7 o'clock, guys. Like, I need to go sort my life out and get some food on and stuff. So yeah. Oh, AC's gonna go as well. They're gonna go watch a movie and do some homework. That's good. Go do the thing. Go do the thing, AC. Right. I'm gonna speak to you all soon. Come back next week. Come back on Saturday and see whether we're on at 3, 4, or 5 on the Sunday.
Yep.
But we will collate all that and put that up on the YouTube and the Facebook. And submit some questions for in character. Yeah.
You send us questions.
I will be without my glasses next week. This will be interesting. I'll have to remember to put my contacts in so I can see.
Yes.
I had to do it last weekend as well. I was like, oh, I've got to read the lyrics. Oh, damn it.
Put my eyes in.
Gonna put my eyes in. And then it got to Sunday and I was like, I don't have to put my eyes in for this one.
Yay!
Being blind probably helps. Yeah. And it did, funnily enough. Oh, that video was insane. But yeah, there's some Christmas videos next week. Live stream this. Whoop whoop. So we will talk to you guys soon. Goodbye.